everyone, it's Kate from the Vogue line. I am back this week with a new video for you all. This week we are talking co-ords. So for anyone who is unsure what that is, in very layman's terms, it is a coordinate. So an outfit that is made in the same fabric, top and bottom, and so that it kind of looks like one outfit, but it's actually two pieces of clothing. We have selected some of our favourite co-ord patterns. So they are patterns where you get the top and the bottom together in one pattern. Obviously, I'm going to preface this by saying you can do this with any pattern you've got. You could pair different tops and bottoms together, make them in the same fabric, and you've got one outfit. But here are some of our favourite, and there are some really, really good ones that we've got, so you get the top and the bottom in one pattern. So I cannot not start with the one that has been the pattern of the summer, I would say. The Friday Pattern Company Suguro set. Have I said that correctly? That's a big question. Suguro. None of us know how to, in the team, none of us know how to pronounce it. So if anyone has got any tips, please let us know. So this comes in sizes 6 to 34. This is so great. I love it. It's also a really nice simple sew. So if you are newish to sewing and you wanted to try something out, this is definitely a safe kind of starting point. So I'm going to show you the line drawing if you haven't come across this before. It's really nice and simple. So you can see the top, it's got this very low deep V. It's elasticated around the bottom of the top. It's got grown-on sleeves attached to the bodice, which means, again, super simple to make. The bottoms are really great. Another elasticated waist. They've got pockets and they're nice and wide-legged. So relaxed fit, easier, which means easier fitting for all of us. Perfect. You can make, I mean, in terms of fabric, there's loads of different options for this. I think you can make this in a viscose, in a crepe if you wanted it to look really smart, but you can make it in a linen if you wanted to have it for a summer holiday, or a cotton. You really can make it in everything, so that's what's really nice about it. It's really versatile. So that's our first one. Up next, we've got the Papercut Estella dress top and skirt. I love this pattern. If you haven't seen it before, it is so cute. So let me show you. You can see here from the picture, looks like it's a dress, but it's actually a top and a skirt. You can also make a dress version of this if you wanted to. So it's super, super cute. So it's got this really lovely sort of little wrap top that ties around the back. The skirt, there are two different variations with this. You can have it short or kind of midi length. There is a sort of peplum at the bottom, a kind of gathered peplum to add a little bit of volume, and it's got really gorgeous kind of puff sleeves. So I will show you some pictures so you can get an idea. I think it's such a lovely pattern, and also I quite like the way that they've styled it. Let me show you some pictures, because you obviously can do different things with the ties, and I really like the version, let me show you, find it, with the kind of big tie at the front. I think it looks really cute. So yeah, it's quite a very versatile dress. The panel, the bit over here that goes over your shoulder is elasticated as well, so that adds the kind of movement. It's such a cute like summer outfit. I think it's really fab. So if you haven't come across that one, go and check it out. It comes in a UK 4 to 20, this one, and a 18 to 36, so they're split into two size bandings for this one, just to, you know, be aware if you're looking for it. Right, next up we've got the Pattern Room Amelie dress top and skirt. I think this is such a gorgeous pattern, and if you've got a summer holiday, I know we're kind of getting towards maybe towards the end of the summer in the UK, but this you could whip up really quickly. So it's a very simple, if I show you the line drawing, you can see it's a really, really nice simple make. The top has, I think it's sheared, it looks like it is, yes. It's got a panel of shearing along the top, little straps that you tie at the top, and then it's cut quite straight. So the shaping for this top comes from tucking it into the skirt, which also has an elasticated waist. Again, a really nice simple make, and I think you could whip this up in a kind of afternoon. So it's a nice one if you're thinking that you haven't got loads of time but you'd like to make something. Also, the ties at the shoulders are really nice because, I don't know, well, obviously everyone's different, but if you have, I have a very short body, so I always have to make straps shorter, or if you've got a longer body, yeah, it just means you've got a bit of flexibility in strap length, which is great. So next up we've got, oh, I freaking love this pattern. It's the Marilla Walker Mercury collection. This has been around for quite a while. It comes in sizes UK 6 to 24. This is a pattern, it's been around for quite a while. I think if it's kind of got cult pattern territory to me, it's one that a lot of people have made, and I think Marilla Walker does really great fitting basics when she does them. Obviously lots of her patterns are much more intricate, but there's a reason that this pattern is so popular. This is one to go and check out on Instagram, the hashtag for it, because you'll find, I mean, loads and loads of people have made it. The top particularly, people really seem to love. So you can see you get 2 variations for the top and 2 variations for the bottom. The bottoms are wide leg trousers. They've got a couple of pleats at the front, a zip at the side and pockets. The other variation is where they are elasticated at the bottom, so they kind of have a slightly more sporty feel. The top is just gorgeous. I love it. It's really relaxed fit. It's got that interesting detail at the back. You can see in one of the variations where it's got this little kind of opening at the back bottom, which is great if you are like, well, if you're slightly pear-shaped like myself, you know, anything with a gusset to give a bit more space around the bottom is always preferable. So yeah, I love this pattern. I think it's fab. Right, next up we've got the Liberty Sewing Patterns Florence Palazzo suit. This was released a couple of summers ago and really popular, and I love it. I think it's such a gorgeous outfit. So when you look at it, it looks like it's a jumpsuit, but actually it's a 2-piece, and you can see that it's got these gorgeous wide leg trousers, which also come in a variation to make them short. And then there are 2 variations for the top. So there's either a sort of slightly lower cut tie at the front, top with a big frill sleeve, or a straight sleeve and like lapels. So it almost looks like a kind of jacket that you tie at the front. I think this would look so good if you've got like a wedding to go to. I think this would be such a good pattern. Size, it goes from a UK 4 to 20. Yeah, it's fab, so definitely go and have a look at that one. That's a definite favourite. So next up we've got a Simplicity pattern. It's one of the Mimi G ones. It's the Simplicity S8927. I think this is such a fab pattern. I love it. Mimi G patterns for Simplicity are just the bomb. She just really nails it. Yeah, love them. So this is a really gorgeous top and skirt set. There are 2 variations, so the top is the same, and there are 2 variations on the skirt. Yeah, so it's not a huge difference in the skirt options actually, it's just length. I thought they were slightly different. And then the back, it's got these 2 nice pockets on the back, and yeah, button down the front with a little tie. It's really great. I think again this would be fab for a wedding. It's such a great one. Oh, sizing. Sorry, I'm getting very lax on my sizing. It comes in a UK, oh gosh, this is very confusing, 4 to 20. Yeah, 4 to 20 in 2 different sizing brackets. Yes, okay. Yeah, classic confusing Simplicity. So that's that one. Next up, I've got 2 which are, you could make into pyjamas, or you could not make them into pyjamas, if you see what I mean. So I'll show you them. So the first one we've got is the Marvin Simone set. This one is not designed as a pair of pyjamas, it's sort of loungewear, but you could totally wear them as pyjamas, but also you could not. You could wear this, you could make this in a matching outfit and wear it, and it would look really kind of smart. So the thing that's really nice about it, it's got this sort of double strap detail. It's a very simple cami top with elasticated waist and pockets. It comes in sizes UK 8 to 20. It's really nice. Lots of people have made it. I think the little double rouleau straps are the thing that kind of make it feel extra special. So that's one of them. The other pattern I've got is the Common Stitch Pipit Loungewear set. This is gorge. Loads of people have made it. This is designed to be a pair of like loungewear pyjamas. I think you can make this not as pyjamas because I think they're so pretty. So you can see it's got this V-neck, button down the front, and this wide sleeve. It is really nice and simple. The bottoms are elasticated. You can whip this up in no time, and I think you could wear this out. I think it's really nice, and then you could come home from being out and just get into bed. So I mean, to me this is like a double win. So basically pyjamas and clothes in one happy marriage. So yeah, I love this pattern and it's been really popular. This is another one to go and check out on Instagram because lots of people have made it and love it. So last but not least, I thought we'd end on something a little bit more dressy because I know people would have got like events coming up and plan things ahead. I absolutely love this pattern. It's the Vogue 1486. Sorry, I'm really dyslexic with numbers, so. And it's a Nicola Finetti for Vogue. It's so beautiful, and for a very simple top and skirt, like it's just gorge. So let me show you the line drawing so you can see that. So the skirt is it's kind of a full skirt. It's got an interesting seam detail halfway down it. The thing that's also interesting is that they've added in sort of pleats in so that it's slightly more full, which I think is really interesting. I haven't really seen anything like that before. And it's got a really nice wide waistband. The top is really sweet as well. So it's got little grown-on like kind of cap sleeves. It's cropped. It's got a very kind of interesting, quite high neckline. I just think if you made this in a matching fabric, it would be incredible. I think the thing in terms of the fabrication, looking at it, the skirt would need to be made in something quite structured because otherwise you wouldn't get that gorgeous detailing. So something like a kind of really heavy satin or a really heavy silk. It probably would work in a knit as well, like if you could make this in like a heavyweight knit or a neoprene, it would look really good in. But yeah, you need that to get the sort of structure, I think. But I think this is a really interesting pattern. So if you've got something dressy that you need, this is definitely a good option. Right, so I hope that was helpful and inspiring. There's also a blog post that goes with this, so make sure you go and check that out. And enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye.